Hello, I'm Suzanne Bevins, and today we are highlighting two teachers at Henderson Elementary School that are focusing on children's engineering, integrating STEM into the classroom. The fifth grade classroom is Suzette Jones, and the fourth grade classroom is Corinne Dorr.
Hi, my name is Suzette Jones, and I teach fifth grade at Henderson Elementary. Henderson is a focused school for children's engineering integrating STEM. In fifth grade, we study plant and animal cells, and today my students have been given a design challenge to create a model for plant and animal cells. They had criteria in which their models must show. They were given specific materials and tools are provided. They are responsible in this design to restate their problem using their own words. They sketch out two designs to show how they will solve the problem. And then when they are finished designing their models, then they test their solution to see if it meets the criteria. Then they need to problem solve and go back to fix whatever problems that might arise, evaluating their solution then in the end.
Corinne Dorr is actually showcasing where we want to go with our children's engineering integrating STEM. They are actually using children's engineering tools, saws, vices, glue, balsa wood, where they are building canoes and testing different materials to discover what makes them float.
My name is Corinne Dorr. I'm a fourth grade teacher at Henderson Elementary School, and I have been using STEM in my classroom for 4 years under this principal. However, I did use some STEM prior to Mrs. Bevins coming to Henderson. So I've been using STEM for about 7 years, and I have been formally trained the last 4. So these children are doing a design brief, building a canoe based on integration of units in social studies and Virginia studies with Native Americans, and in November we read Misty of Chincoteague with the horses being moved, and so they learn about a lot of different types of vessels on the water and quick transportation. And so last year I decided that I wanted something that would kind of integrate about 3 months worth of study, and the children would understand the importance of water transportation in Virginia's history, be it in a novel or in real life. And so we came up with a design brief for a canoe. This canoe, they have many different supplies that include choices of wood, wire, glue, tape, but it does have to be at least 8 inches long. It has to float for 3 minutes, which we will test all the vessels after they are done building, and it has to support a load, a small load, a couple of pennies, 2 or 3 pennies, but it does have to support a load. This is my second group doing this, and they had the last 3 days. They put about 3 to 4 hours. They're paired up together. They put about 3 or 4 hours working with their partner on their guided portfolio, which they have to restate the challenge that I give them, which is that they have to build a canoe. It has to be 8 inches long. It has to support. They have to restate that in their own words, and then they go to their designing. And this year I asked them, not only in their designing, they had to be very, very detailed as to the materials they were going to use, what their frame was going to be built out of, what materials they thought they would start to use. And then they understand that as they're moving along, they may revise or change, and they have to be in agreement with each other. And I also am fortunate to have the help of several room parents. I call them my STEM parents, and the children do have hot glue. I as an adult burn myself. I don't want the children to burn themselves, and so I have the aid of 2 parents on hot glue, and then I have another parent that these children have the choice of saws. We use goggles, and there's also wire cutters, so there are tools involved, so we have to have the safety covered as well.
For PWCS TV, this is Suzanne Bevins, iReporter.